I'd studied English as my undergraduate degree, and I wanted to go into law in order to do something more practical, and the GDL was a quick way of doing so. It's quite an intense course. So the work sort of rolls around very quickly without much of a break in between different deadlines. So what stands out the most for me is different areas of law which I hadn't really considered, or which I'd seen that you have to do as core modules, and assumed that I wouldn't get on with too well, have actually turned out to be very interesting. So for me in particular, that's tort law at the moment, which I'm finding a lot more interesting than I thought I would do. So it's good to get inside of the subjects and discover a little bit more about them. Well, I find the organisation of the course and the timetables allow you to sort of keep a handle on your workload and on your other commitments. So the workshops will be spread out throughout the week rather than being bunched up over 1 or 2 days. So the deadlines, although they're continuous, they don't mount up just for one point during the week. I think one way of thinking about it is as if it's a full-time job, as in if you put in the same amount of hours to which you would into a full-time job, then you'll be putting in enough hours to stay on top of the work. And that leaves obviously plenty of time around that as well for other commitments or other responsibilities which you might have. A GDL scholarship from Manchester Met, which amounts to 50% of the fees, which is a big financial relief for me moving into the year. And also encouraging that somebody within the law school who obviously has experience of what's required in the profession and what's required academically thinks that you're worth investing in. I think my scholarship application was successful, I think, because I had done various work experiences in the final year of my undergraduate degree, which could show that I was committed to the career and that I'd done my research in terms of which practice areas I would be interested in and what they actually involved once you were in practice in those areas too.